Hey, soy Manuel Pérez. Junto a mí se encuentra el artista Brian Denham. Denham, I say your last name right, right?
Yeah, it's like denim, like the pants.
Well, mostly like the actor, yeah, James Dane DeHaan from the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, first time in Puerto Rico, right?
Yep, absolutely. First time in Puerto Rico.
How's the experience so far?
It's great. A lot of awesome people here. A lot of people love comics, that's for sure.
You're being an artist for how long?
I've been working professionally for 20 years. I started in 1994 with Rob Liefeld at Extreme Studios. He gave me my first break, and I've been keeping it going ever since.
This is the most cliche question that people have made to you. What motivated you to make art, to become an artist?
I don't know if I ever had a choice. I remember as a little kid, I drew all the time, and my brother had a bunch of old comics in a drawer and in like our dresser, and I opened it up one morning, and I was like 5 years old. I was like, "What are these things? Oh my god!" And he's like, "They're comics," and explained somebody drew them and all this stuff. I was like, "I'm gonna do that for a living," and from 5 years old, I just pursued the dream.
First time game. What was it?
First what?
First time, your first time game as a pro.
Oh, well, I self-published a book after I got out of the Marines in like '92, and then I self-published another book 2 years later in '94, and then that led to me working at Extreme Studios. So the first professional job where I got paid by somebody else came out in a book called Youngblood Battle Zone #2, and it was a collection of collecting Rob Liefeld's Youngblood characters. And when I first got to the Extreme Studios, with Rob Liefeld's Extreme Studios at Image, I drew a bunch of stuff in the first couple of weeks. But the first couple of days, he asked me to draw Bad Rock, and I drew a Bad Rock that he really liked. And he's like, "You got to draw." So I drew a double-page spread of Bad Rock, just punching a wall. And he's like, "That's going in this book." And so 10 days after I started, within 2 days I did this picture. It got inked, it got colored, and it got printed in a book. And 10 days later, it was on the stands at comic book stores everywhere. It's like, wow, that was crazy,
Very cool for a first time game.
Yeah, really. It's amazing.
What are you currently working right now?
Well, I work at Anarchy Press, and I'm doing this book right now called Steam Queens. Wah! So it's like a pulp fiction kind of in War of the Worlds kind of story. Like a pulp character has to fight off Martians.
Looks pretty cool. Looks very cool.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Where people can find your works and social media platforms.
I got a Twitter, Brian Denham, and then I have a Facebook, Brian Denham. I got another Facebook, Brian Denham Comics, which is just art. I don't. Yeah. But Brian Denham's Facebook page talks. Brian Denham Comics just shows the art, and I have another Facebook page at airshipenterprise.com, and it's about a steampunk story I'm doing. It's like a steampunk Star Trek kind of thing.
That mashup looks very interesting. Thanks for your time. I wait that. Shit, I'm messing up right now, but I will not edit it.
Oh, really? You're going to edit it in post?
I hope that you will keep continuing coming back to Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is a great freaking place. So.
Yeah, when I was in the Marines, I had a lot of infantry instructors that were from Puerto Rico, and they were always like, "If you're not from Puerto Rico, you ain't shit." So now, since I'll be leaving Puerto Rico, going home, I can say I'm from Puerto Rico at least a little bit,
Well, now with Brian, I'm declaring you honorary Puerto Rican. So thanks for your time.
Honorary. Thank you.